I date me, motherfucker.
I'm Amy with a Y.
And I'm Amy with an I.
And we're just two bitches here to bitch about men. And I forgot to tell you that I wrote like a little intro we were going to use, and then I forgot to show it to you. So now we don't have the benefit of using it now.
Well, we also have an outro that we're
I'm trying to. That's the thing. Like, I'm still stuck on a little bit of the wording for the intro. Because for our other show, we've got the very standard, two blueberries living in a bowl of tomato soup, but that's not relevant here. So I was thinking something like two bitches, something, something, something. But the something is the part I can't figure out. So
reading old-timey dating ads.
Yeah, like it's
ripping them apart.
Yeah, that would work. I don't like how it rolls off my tongue. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? And then we're writing the whole,
we'll
so
have
much
someone
work.
else record it so it could roll off another tongue.
That's a great idea. Podcasting is hard. It's so hard. So we are back for episode 5 of I Date Me.
Yeah,
I think episode 4 went spectacularly well. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I did too.
We crack ourselves up. It's hilarious. So today we're going with some bachelors from Amy's Texas Bachelor Book from 1980, is it?
We are.
And so she has picked out some dudes.
It's 1980. I don't know. It's every time I have to relook it up.
Yeah.
It's like 1982,
I need to know the story of this first guy, though, with the arm. Like, that's...
Okay, so we're going to put the picture in the show notes.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy has an arm of a woman in the picture that he posted or he sent to the Bachelor Book.
Yeah.
Like,
it is so
she's
creepy.
Like stroking his chest or something. He's on the phone in a suit and she's rubbing his pec.
Well, and it's clearly a staged photo, like a business photo.
That's not something I do to my boss or anyone I work with.
No, I don't touch anybody like that, especially the way she's facing. Like, just no. There's no reason.
It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense.
Anyway, I'm sure he's a stellar dude.
I didn't read anything. I just saw the picture. I was like, "Yup."
There's a story there.
Yeah, his name is Ken.
Of course it is. Hi, Ken. He looks like a Ken.
Hectic but rewarding is Ken's description of his job as a sales manager for a Gerald company. It's a city. A wholesale appliance distributor. He thrives on variety and responsibility. Did you ever hear My Dad Wrote a Porno?
Yes. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but
I haven't listened to it.
It didn't hold my attention for too long.
I listened to the first season. Yeah. It was hilarious. I listened to various episodes that have celebrities on them. It's fun.
Yeah.
But the premise of the book that his dad wrote is in the pots and pans industry. So, and it's apparently very sexual. Like, you go to a meeting and it's basically an orgy. So maybe the wholesale appliance distributor company or industry is very peck rubby. Like, it's very it's touchy and feely.
That's the whole thing. Like, with this picture, you can tell. I mean, when you said salesman, immediately that made sense, because he's sitting there with a phone, smiling, taking this very staged, look at me, businessing picture.
Yeah,
but then with a random arm in it. Like, this is his send it to the, I don't know,
thing.
where you send salesman pictures.
Okay, but there's an arm in it.
Like, why?
So that's what I think is the nod to the appliance distributing industry, because they get it. We don't understand it.
True.
But they get it because it's their industry, like,
there's like
their code.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's like the pots and pans industry, It's a wink. He thrives on variety and responsibility. If he were to be reincarnated, he would like to return as a successful merchandiser.
Isn't that what he is?
Stanley Marcus. I don't know who Stanley Marcus is.
Me neither. But merchandising and sales is like the same thing, I think. So, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. He wants to work for a vast array of people, products, and places that great entrepreneurs have experienced.
So, he's one of those guys that's just going to throw it all at the wall and see what sticks. And use big business words. I guarantee you, this guy has some successory posters in his office. The ones that are perseverance. Yeah.
Hang in there.
Or, teamwork. That's totally this dude. And he's not hanging them, ironically.
His nameplate on his desk is one he brought from home.
Totally.
It's like he's issued one.
100%.
Sure, totally.
Yeah. But that one's not good enough.
But the main one on his desk,
yeah,
that's the one his mom gave him. He brought it from home. Like, he has that already.
Well, she knew that he needed to project strong businessmen. You know, like when people come in for wholesale sales or whatever the fuck he's selling, they want to be greeted by a man's man. You know, they want to know someone's in charge, who's going to take charge of these appliances that they need. And what better way to show that than a nameplate that your mom made? Makes total sense.
Exactly.
Right? Anyway.
Well, this guy also, he was born in 1937, so, you know.
Young guy.
He's going to be another one of those
we should look him up.
90s. Well, now because then he was like...
He looks old in this picture, yeah. I mean, by old, I mean not 25.
I mean, he looks like, in the 80s, everybody looks old, though. They just do.
That's so true.
Like, it's the hair or the lack of sunscreen. It's like, you weird. Basically, you basted yourself and laid in the sun.
That's true. Oh, that was so fun. I remember doing that.
I never did, because I've been a redhead my whole life, so...
Yeah. Oh, no, I burned.
I've
Don't get me wrong.
Sun.
I totally burned, but I had to do it because it was the cool thing to do. You know?
Yeah, I avoided the sun like I was a vampire from the time I was born.
Now, I remember my best friend and I just slathering the tanning oil all over ourselves and just baking in the sun all summer. I can't believe I don't have skin cancer yet, frankly. Like, it's coming.
I would go outside, just me walking from the house to the car, I would get blisters. And so there's no way.
Yeah.
No, I'm probably like borderline allergic to the sun. And I'm from Texas, so.
Well, that's how my mom is. She's a redhead, too. Yeah. Just burns and peels. It's really gross. Yeah, anyway.
It's gross. So
tell us more about Ken. Yeah.
Sexy Ken grew up in Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, my God.
So, you know, he moved to the big city.
The most average of all places. Des Moines, Iowa. Ugh.
So that's why he went to Dallas, probably.
That's true.
He attended college in L.A. and then served with the Army in Korea.
Okay.
He doing his best each day without the carryover of yesterday's problems is the philosophy by which he lives.
Okay.
You know how nice that would be? Like, those dishes are from yesterday. This kid's from years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That bill came yesterday. I didn't think I had to pay it anymore.
Sorry.
Please don't turn off my electricity. Yesterday. I mean, I thought the past is in the past.
I'm the other way. I'm like, that's tomorrow's Amy's problem.
Yep. Oh, my God. 100%. Tomorrow, Amy handles everything in my house.
Everything. And then she gets mad at yesterday Amy.
I know.
Bitch never does anything.
I know. Yesterday Amy is the laziest fucking person on the planet. But tomorrow Amy is the most productive, get shit like done person you've ever met.
I just get everything done. And then I just and now I don't have to worry about anything for like a year.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Except it's not for a year. It's like I'll have this
it's
burst,
like 2 days.
And then,
honestly, it's like 2 days.
But every time I do it, every single time I do it, I think, okay, now I can keep the house clean because I've got it clean. So now that it's clean, we're just going to start from here and start putting our shit away and start folding. And it's going to stay clean. And every single time.
Well, I gave up.
I lie to myself.
I don't fold laundry anymore. Honestly, I don't, because I honestly don't see the point.
Who gives a shit? Yeah.
I don't see the point. I have baskets of clean clothes and I have piles of dirty clothes, and then
we only have folded clothes because Mr. With a Y is obsessive compulsive, and he is in charge of the laundry, and he has to fold and hang it a very specific way. So, which, hey, works for me.
I'm like that with dishes, and it's been killing me not being able to do the dishes. Ugh. It's killing me because things aren't getting done I hate that at my rate.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, Ken, tell us about Ken is so fascinating that
he really is.
It's really hard to stay on top of it.
It's the arm I'm intrigued about. Mm-hmm. If he had the power, he would grant everyone a little private, unhassled, quiet time each day. Wishful thinking, perhaps, for a man on the go. Oh my God.
A man on the go.
He's so busy.
His mom definitely said that. You're a man on the go.
His 2 young daughters.
Ooh, divorcee.
Yes, he's been married once. Mm-hmm. His 2 young daughters mean a great deal to this Leo.
Oh, God, no. Nobody cares you're a Leo. Come on. You're better than this, Ken.
His birthday is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Mm-hmm. It's August. Okay. He enjoys junk food as well as finer fare, good friends, and stimulating conversations.
So the things everybody likes, I guess, unless you're food and talking to your friends.
Yeah, he likes junk food and also good food.
Yeah.
And talking to friends.
And having good conversations, not the bad ones, right?
Wow, dude. You're so deep and original.
He's very, very interesting.
Get-togethers with friends at someone's home is a frequent occurrence, but he often goes to Arthur's, Mariano's, or the Balboa Cafe. No idea.
Way to name drop there.
Yeah. Single bars aren't for him. The Snapper and Crab at Seashell and Oporto rate high with Ken, who also thinks the Durham House in Waxahachie is first class, in quotes.
Why is he name dropping so many restaurants? What is the purpose of this?
In the 80s there were only 5 restaurants in Dallas, so he was hoping someone would like drop in and find him.
Was he hoping, if nothing else, people would just bring him takeout from those places, even if he couldn't get a date?
Did they have takeout?
Maybe it was a way for him to tell his potential date, I promise I won't take you to Burger King. Like, we'll go to the Olive Garden instead.
Maybe that's what it is.
It could have been. That makes sense.
The Durham House, it's probably like gross. When he's not working, he likes to catch up on his reading, play tennis, or just relax. Those are 3 different
I thought you said ketchup, like the condiment ketchup, and I'm like, ketchup on his... Why would you... What? So
why would you put ketchup on your book?
Yeah, why would you put ketchup all over a book, Ken? What the fuck? That would have made him a lot more interesting, though.
Oh, here's more name dropping here for you.
Uh-oh.
He likes all types of music, reads the Dallas Times Herald and author Joseph Conrad's books, and also watches 60 Minutes or football.
Oh my God, I gotta look up Joseph Conrad immediately. You keep going, I'm gonna look up Joseph Conrad, because I need to know if this is a conspiracy theorist or like...
Maybe. Sounds like a Western writer.
Maybe he's a cult leader.
A Scotch drinker and a Walter Cronkite fan. He's liberal, a little more liberal. He loves trips to the south of the border. Oh, he gets prostitutes.
Well, can't blame him. He's pretty close. I mean, if you live that close, you might as well.
It's not that close.
It's not?
From here.
I thought all of Texas was right on the border of Mexico.
Do you know how much of the United States would fit inside the state of Texas?
A lot of it.
Like, have you seen that map where they put the state of Texas over America? And it's, like, ridiculous.
But I thought, like, 90% of it was like on the border with Mexico. Like, isn't that...
Oh, yeah,
That's not how that works?
It's just long and thin. Like, basically, we're just a line. And all of us live next door to Mexico.
Okay, I see. I was just going to say, I found who Joseph Conrad is. I feel embarrassed for not knowing who it is now because he's just a fancy writer. And he wrote... Oh, no. Ooh, that's not a... Okay. He wrote Heart of Darkness, Lord Jim, Typhoon, Under Western Eyes, The Secret Agent... But there is one thing he wrote, and I'm going to screenshot it and send it to you, because I'm not going to say it out loud. So, continue.
Okay.
With that in mind, keep going.
Oh, goodness. He is an easygoing guy who drives a fast-going 1979 Datsun.
Oh, my God, a Datsun.
28... Or 280Z.
The manliest of cars, a Datsun.
What do you think's next?
Okay.
He's talked about his fast car.
We need to know what kind of woman he wants, right?
That is very important.
And I guarantee what he is looking for is a woman who is interesting, who has looks, hopefully good ones, and who... That's about it.
Wow. Did you write this?
Yeah. I think that's...
Okay. No, it's even worse, though, because the way he says it is trim women attract him, especially those who combine both intelligence and looks.
Ah, yeah. I like how he says attract him as if...
no fatties. Yeah.
Well, when you put it that way, it's almost like, hey, it's not my fault I like what I like. Like, this is just what it is. Like, I'm sorry.
If I see him, I'll just grab him. I can't help myself.
I'm just thin person oriented. I don't see why that's a problem.
Nope. Yeah, I'm not going to say that either.
Right?
Nope.
Show notes, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. How about everybody go look up Joseph Conrad and look at his notable works?
You'll know which one.
You'll see it. You'll know which one we're talking about. Enjoy that.
Okay. this guy just dropped significantly if this is his favorite author.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, maybe it's an ironic title of some kind. It is from, like, I don't know. I don't really care to look more into it, but still.
I don't know. He'd look twice at a woman who could beat him at tennis or cards, but think twice if he lost to her in a strategy game.
Wait, what? He doesn't want someone smarter than him? Is that?
No, he does not. That's exactly what he's saying. Or someone more clever than him. Not necessarily smarter, but someone who's more clever or strategic.
Wow.
He's admitting it, at least.
I guess. I mean, that's something. Come on, Ken.
He plans on staying single until, quotes, that special feeling for a, quote, special girl comes along.
You're going to be single for a while, Ken. I hate to break it to you.
Why the quotes? Why the quotes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and don't worry. He'll know when that happens. Having everything, more quotes, click on a first date is exciting, says Ken, whose perfect evening usually includes dinner, the theater, or a concert and late drinks.
Oh, my God.
And breakfast should be late the next day, please.
Ew, come on, Ken. That's gross. Why would he write that?
Have a woman's arm.
And just I need to know the story of the woman's arm. That's fascinating me right now. But, like, here's one thing that drives me nuts is when people are like,
his home phone number is listed here.
Nice, call him.
It says that call him at home.
That's a great idea. No, but when people are like, my ideal, I like dates that involve going to dinner and a movie. Or, like, that's what a date is. You're not revolutionary. That's what dating, like, you go to dinner, you go to a movie. It's very, very generic.
It's gross.
But, yeah, Ken is looking for a trophy wife. I think we can assume that because he's had the first wife who had his kids. And now he's getting up there in years, and he lives in Dallas in the high-stakes world of appliance marketing. So he's going to need a trophy wife to bring to those conventions so he can show up Big Jim, who sells the other appliances from the other place, because those two have been fighting for the Salesman of the Year award forever. So yeah, it's going to be... Hopefully he finds the trophy wife from this book so he can just... show the dudes at work how cool he is.
I really hope he did.
You think so? Do you think he found someone who was half his age and
I think
really
he
dumb?
Probably did if he makes a lot of money.
Let's hope so. But definitely wasn't the woman with the arm in the photo because in fact, when I first looked at his picture, I went, is he wearing a fucking wedding ring in that picture? But then I realized it's the wrong hand, so he's not wearing a wedding.
That's her. I thought the same thing.
But that would have been hilarious.
I've seen that though. On dating sites, I've seen that where people post pictures and they have just cut out their girlfriend or spouse.
Oh my God!
Like it's very obvious that there was someone else in that picture with them.
Did you ever? Well, you didn't because you were Mormon and never got to have fun in your 20s, but. When I would go out with my friends, I had a ring that I would wear that was a fake wedding ring if I didn't want to be hassled that night. I would just put it on and pretend. Did it
work?
Yeah, totally.
Because it doesn't work. I have an engagement ring on and I get hit on still.
Well, you're in Texas. Texans are dirty. I mean, you have no standards. I told you that,
I sent you a text that I got a text the other day, like Sunday night from someone I haven't spoken to in almost a year.
Well, I think if I remember, I mean, to be fair, it was a long time ago because I'm really old, but maybe they hit on me, but I was always just like, wedding ring, and then they'd back off. So, which is a sad statement on the fact that men will not pursue a woman who, quote unquote, belongs to another man. It's not enough for her to just tell you, back off. Like, if she says it, it's not, she doesn't really mean it. But if she's got a wedding ring on, okay, she's some other dude's. So, but this is not the feminist podcast.
I'm trying to find the next dude.
Find someone as interesting as Ken, because.
Well, there's one guy who's married 3 times, but he seems kind of boring.
I love how in the background of Ken's picture he has the 3-ring binders full of policies and.
Yeah.
The company logo, and it's the most average picture of the most average person you've ever seen in your whole life.
Well, so a couple of these guys actually mentioned the ERA.
What?
In their profile. I know. I've seen it like 4 times. So this, they've mentioned the ERA, which is the
Equal Rights Amendment.
Equal Rights Amendment, which we're watching a show called Mrs. America that's all about that. So this guy is Vern.
Vern.
I'll send you a picture of Vern. Okay. He's on skis, and he was born in 1927.
My brother just sent me a text message yelling at me for liking somebody's Facebook post. So now I got to respond to that.
Why is he yelling at you for liking someone's Facebook?
I mean, it's fake. It's fake yelling because I liked a post by someone that we had just been discussing is a horrible person. But then he saw that I had liked.
I was going to yell at you for something the other day that you did.
I do a lot of bad things. I don't know what to. I'm very impulsive. I don't know if you've learned this about me, but...
Well, I didn't. I just kind of backed up because I'm like, nah, she didn't mean it. Okay. All right. You didn't actually do anything.
Oh, I wasn't worried. I was staring at this text going, uh-oh, my brother's writing something again. What did I do?
Okay, so this is Vern.
Vern.
He works for DISD, the Dallas Independent School District.
Okay.
If you think a DISD career education counselor, Vern, looks like Barney Miller, don't mention it. He hears it all the time.
Oh,
it's his nickname.
Dude. Why?
Yeah, it's hard to see his face.
What? Okay.
But he's on skis.
Why is he on skis, but
I
wearing...
think it's to show he's outdoorsy and fun in jeans.
He's wearing jeans and a flannel
like a lumberjack shirt.
Like, that's it.
I don't know.
What the fuck is happening here? Like,
But apparently he has salt and pepper hair and a dashing mustache that adds to his mystique.
Mm-hmm. No mustache is ever dashing.
No.
I mean, I'm not opposed totally to facial hair. I'm just saying I've never looked at someone just with a mustache and went and said the word dashing to myself.
No.
Like, perfectly fine looking, just not...
Yeah, no.
It's, I mean...
A basketball standout at Oklahoma City University, where he got his BA, Vern also has a master's from Oklahoma University and a counseling certificate from Texas Tech. Besides counseling young people on career options and concerns, he teaches interpersonal relationships at Mountain View College. Okay, that's interesting.
It's interesting, but I feel it's a little red flaggy for me, but maybe it gets better.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Vern. Do you want Vern to talk to you about how to do interpersonal relationships?
No.
Oh,
he's also been married twice.
Of course he has.
He's looking for Mrs. 3. Okay. He finds assisting students with career and personal problems to be the most meaningful part of his job. Although his own career is in high gear. High gear. It is not. He's a career. Sorry.
No.
It says although his own career is in high gear, he wouldn't mind switching jobs with Frank Gifford to soak up some of the prerequisites: travel, interesting people, and exciting sporting events.
Frank Gifford? Is that what I
Is that Kathy
just
Lee's
heard?
ex-husband?
Yes. Yes, that is. One of the other most awful people on the planet, by the way, Kathy Lee Gifford. Yeah,
ugh. Oh, she's
gross.
Vile.
She's the worst.
So for a man of his generation, which I think is the greatest one, was born in 1927. Or is he a boomer? No, he's 1927.
Oh, yeah,
he's the greatest generation.
Totally, yeah.
So for a man of his generation, he has refreshing young ideas. This Capricorn, here it is. This Capricorn believes the ERA is 20 years too late and that women should have the same opportunities as men.
Aren't you revolutionary, Vern? Wow.
He's actually kind of, for his age, yeah, kind of.
I mean, true, but like...
For a Texan,
the way he worded it was like...
Oh, I know.
I think...
Ladies
he's
get
basically
it too.
saying,
Sure.
I think women should have equal rights. Call me.
No, you know what? You are a person. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Thank you. Like, I guess I want to date somebody who fundamentally
really
believes women are equal to men. But,
old white man saying that. That just, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite author, dude? Let me see a list of books he's written. Accepting people as they are. Growing personally in relationships that allow others to grow as well. Continuing to learn and experience and helping those he meets are important values in his life. So being a decent human?
Yeah, I was going to say being in the basically
that's like
bare minimum everybody should be.
Golden rule right there. Just easy.
Yeah.
Just treat people like you'd like to be treated.
So you're not a total monster?
Essentially.
That's, I guess, refreshing.
You're not an asshole.
Yeah.
It actually kind of is in these books.
That's true.
Based on some of the profiles we've read.
But at the same time, when you have to tell people how not an asshole you are, you usually end up being an asshole. So
I kind of feel like he threw that in, the ERA statement.
I feel like that's a way to get chicks.
Well, okay, so this was 1980. I think he wants some feminists.
I think you're right. The more
he wants some of the feminist
kind.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that the slang? The
strange. I think the kids still use that. Yeah.
I don't know what the kids say.
I assume they still say the things that I said when I was a kid, right?
Absolutely.
No? Okay.
That's rad.
I mean, that's
right on, dude.
Awesome. Don't have a cow, man.
I'm all over the place. Gag me with a spoon. I didn't even say that when people were saying that.
You know what the best one is? When somebody says something and then you say, not.
Right.
Ken is really interesting. Not. That one's hilarious.
No doy. Or
no duh. Yeah. Oh my God. We were horrible people in the 80s. Anyway.
Okay. Traveling, people, and Japanese food, popular music, exciting events, and being with a special friend turn him on. Okay. I don't want to go to a Japanese restaurant with him. No. First of all. It's going to be real awkward if just taking a bite of food gets him all hot and bothered. Oh, God. Or traveling. Like, can you imagine sitting across the aisle from some dude who's getting turned on by traveling?
Ew.
He said that. He said he made a list. Traveling, people, Japanese food, popular music, exciting events, and being with special friend turn him on.
But I mean, did he say the word people?
He said special friend. Okay. He said...
Carter, wait. Sorry. I got to pause for a second. Carter.
That's okay.
Don't pause anything. Carter, can you go get my cord for my computer for me from upstairs, please? Because my computer's dying and I need it to... It's in the bedroom. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't plug in my fucking computer and now it's at 38% and I'm sure it's going to die. So anyway, Keep going.
I'm just rereading this sentence. So yeah, he does say special with a special friend, turn him on. But that's just really awkward because what if you just are traveling, even if you're with your special friend or at a Japanese restaurant or there's a good like music comes on, like that's really...
Do you think he like gets a boner immediately?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, are you just going to be like
embarrassing
walking down the street next to some guy and some music comes on and he's just like, ring. I don't know how boners work, but I mean, I imagine it makes a sound. I would imagine. So,
oh my God.
It's just awkward to me. I don't want to be on an airplane.
I'm picturing Vern with his jeans and his flannel shirt. On his little skis, just having, anyway.
Oh my goodness. Good thing headphones weren't invented then.
Very true.
So you'd just be walking around listening to music. So he also enjoys being busy. Good for you.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm lazy personally. I mean, fuck you.
I aspire for laziness, honestly. I have too many jobs.
I wish I lived in a world.
But I really, really want to be lazy.
I wish I lived in a world where I could just be that person and not feel bad about it.
I can't even have like a day.
Yeah,
like
me neither.
Like even the day I had surgery, I was pretty lazy that day because I was drugged and sleeping off anesthesia. So I guess, and the day after.
But did you still feel like there were other things you could have been accomplishing with your time? Because that's what I do.
Those days, I literally don't think I could have done anything else but sleep.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But I was doing dishes 3 days later because that's me.
That's just what you got to do. That's tomorrow, Amy.
So, So he enjoys being busy, whether it's sailing, snow skiing. He specified snow skiing.
Okay. So wait, dancing, is there skiing that's... well, I guess there's water skiing.
Water skiing.
Okay. Never mind.
If you just say skiing, it's anything. But he specified snow skiing. Dancing... working with stained glass or going to sports events. So one point for him is everybody says they like skiing, but he's the only person that actually posted a picture to prove it.
That is very true. Skiing seems to be the common thing.
Everybody says skiing is what they enjoy, but he's like, see.
Well, and I don't get why people think that's such an attractive.
I'm standing upright.
That's such an attractive hobby anyway. Like, what does?
Look at the picture.
What is that
How is
supposed
this
to?
not attractive?
By saying
Take a look
I
again.
enjoy
I'll wait.
skiing, what are you telling people about yourselves? Nothing.
Look at this fine form he cuts. He's also 6 foot, so he's tall. On skis, standing upright. He's not falling.
How
over.
big do you think his boners are, though?
I don't even want to
Like
think
really,
about it.
really
when
big?
he's eating Japanese food, listening to music, just ugh. Or if he goes to what's an exciting event?
I mean,
I don't even know.
Any event ever that you go, I guess it depends on what
Could you
excites
imagine? Like
you.
it's a really like close sporting event, and Vern over here is getting really embarrassing.
So gross. Just calm down, Vern. Calm down. Just stop.
You know, everything doesn't need to turn you on. Let's just.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Maybe he didn't mean it like that, but I'm going to assume he meant it like that.
I just sent this picture to my brother, texted it to him because I told him, I'm recording right now, quit arguing with me. But I sent him the picture and he wrote back in all caps, he respects women. Big time.
He does. He does.
This gentleman is going to treat you like a lady, but a lady who's equal because he believes women should be equal to men.
Yeah, 20 years ago at least. But not before that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The ERA is 20 years too late, but not anymore.
Not any longer than 20 years. I mean,
No.
listen, we gave you ladies the right to vote
Listen, lady,
already.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Calm your pretty little head.
Yeah, you've been voting for like 50 years already, so give it some time. I'm just saying.
You're sounding hysterical. Calm down.
Calm down. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there a pie that you'd like to bake? Okay. He's going to get so excited. He's going to give you nope. I don't want to talk about a baby. Okay.
Oh my God.
His artistic side. So apparently all of the stuff turning him on is not his artistic side. His artistic side frequents the movies, musicals or plays, and if drinking is in the business at hand, pina colada is the drink in his.
So he likes pina coladas. Does he like getting caught in the rain too?
Probably a Buffett head. Is that what they're called?
No idea. A
Margaritaville
Buffett of
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I know Jimmy Buffett comes to Dallas all the time.
I know diehard.
Like you drive past Margaritaville and it is nuts.
Diehard Jimmy Buffett fans are
crazy.
I don't.
It's nuts.
Like if you tell me
in a parking lot, it'll be like a pop-up Margaritaville, and there's like RVs, and it's basically like a what are those called?
tailgate party.
Only it's for days.
Oh my God!
If Jimmy Buffett's coming Sunday or Monday, they'll start camping out Thursday before, and it is insane.
That's just.
And they're all wearing crazy clothes and stupid hats.
They all have the Hawaiian shirts on, I'm sure.
And Vern's there.
They're very chill. Vern's there in his jeans.
Rocking his Verner.
If somebody were to tell me.
Is that the word? Voner?
Could be. If you tell me that your favorite artist is Jimmy Buffett, we're probably not going to be best friends. I'm just saying, I won't hate you.
No,
I will think less of you.
It's not a deal breaker for me, but I'm gonna wonder. I'm gonna wonder some things.
I'm gonna wonder about your life choices at that point.
Like, have you heard other people?
Anybody else? Literally anybody else.
The song is delightful. His music is delightful and fun.
Very catchy.
I'm not gonna go to a concert.
No.
I'll probably go to the tailgate party though. That sounds fun.
It could be. If it's like free food and drinks involved, I will totally show up.
There's food and pina coladas.
Okay. Getting caught in the rain. All right.
Yeah. Though unimpressed with women who play games,
are
dishonest or lazy. No, he hates us. He goes for those with a zest for life. Okay.
So people who enjoy being alive. That's
how
good.
Unusual for someone who doesn't like someone who's going to play games on you or with you. Okay,
most people like people who play games with. I mean, to be fair, and
I don't want anyone who's going to be straightforward and I know where I stand all the time. That's boring.
Well, and you have to put that right in the ad to let people know right off the bat because bitches be crazy. I don't know if you knew this, but
I thought they'd be tripping. I wasn't sure.
There's both. crazy and tripping. I mean, sometimes they're
But if
trifling.
you play a game exciting enough that contains music and Japanese food, he's golden.
Yeah. Totally.
Got a boner for days.
Oh, God, I just keep looking at the picture going, ew, no, Vern. Put it away.
So gross. Okay. His ideal woman. Oh, good.
Here we
I was
go.
hoping. Here we go. His ideal woman is rather tall and trim. Oh, wow. How original. With a good figure, long hair, pretty eyes, a good complexion, and is sexy. Okay.
That's very irregular, highly irregular. I've never heard any man say that's the kind of woman he wants.
A tall, thin woman with long hair, pretty eyes, who's sexy.
Yeah. A good figure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good figure. Whatever.
He
also said,
he's saying
and is sexy.
I want someone pretty.
And good complexion.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, don't we all? Sometimes you got to aim lower, Vern. Come on.
Come on, dude. His most memorable dates include sailing at night. That sounds dangerous. Taking a hot air balloon ride in Chicago, snow skiing at night, even more dangerous, and a surprise birthday party for two by the fireplace.
What the fuck does
That's
that
not
even
really
mean?
a surprise.
What is that?
Is that really a surprise? Do you like pop out from behind the couch?
Oh my God, I think I know what he's trying to say. Oh my God. So, I mean, have you heard the term wearing your birthday suit? I think he wants to have a surprise both of us in our birthday suits party by the fireplace.
Okay. Hey, surprise, it's my birthday too.
I think it's the most awkward way on the planet to say he enjoys sex.
Because I was thinking, I'm just glad
does
that
he just
mentioned
like
that with a
throwing
human instead of like
parties?
with like a.
Does he know tons?
Like a record player or something.
Yeah, throwing surprise parties isn't a hobby. Because you got to know a lot of people's birthdays to throw the parties.
Exactly. Well, I was thinking, he breaks into someone's house that he knows it's her birthday.
Okay.
I'm assuming because he wants a lady.
Yeah.
Break into someone's house, hide behind their furniture, and then pop out and surprise her with a birthday party in front of the fireplace.
Which everyone appreciates.
He's sitting there crouched down with the cake and the balloons.
Listen, men, if you want to really impress a lady, do that.
Break into her
house. Find out where she lives. Break into her house. Crouch behind the couch, waiting for her to come home, and then jump
every
up.
time.
She is going to be like,
it'll work every time.
What a prince! I found my ideal
her clothes will
man.
fall
oh my
right
God.
off, and then it's a birthday party for everybody.
It's all you. That's a no-fail plan. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, any date which includes good conversation is special to Vern, who describes himself as adventurous, flexible, and friendly.
Flexible?
I don't understand
In what
this.
way, Vern?
I really understand how, I'm kind of wondering how much of this is try to kind of code for, I'm cool feminist. I think he was trying to get into Betty Friedan's pants.
They would have made a great couple. Look at him. I could see him with Betty Friedan.
Destroyed him. Him.
Clearly. But I feel like a picture of them standing side, I think they'd be okay. I think she'd enjoy.
Yeah, they'd be cute
for a few minutes, and then she'd destroy
him alive. She'd mate with him, and bite his head off,
and ditch his body somewhere in the woods.
And he would still be excited.
Oh my God! I love that his home address is written on here.
Yeah, he has his home address. The other ones have their home phone numbers.
God.
This book is
we should copy this page.
If desperation were palatable, this book is. It's literally.
We should write a letter and send it to that address with a copy of this, just saying we were hoping Vern still lives there. If so, we would like to have some pina coladas with you. Maybe hit a Jimmy Buffett concert. I don't know. See where things go. Ugh. I can't with this. I'm reading all of his stats above here. Weight, height.
Yeah, it's just his he's been married twice. And
I like that M2 is a code for marital history.
Yeah.
M2.
Well, and then there's NBM, which has never been married.
Okay.
or there was M1, M2, M3. I'm hoping to find like an M4.
Oh my God, I hope you find like an M8. Find a really high one.
Spend a day. That would be great. And he was born in like this book was 80. He was born in like 57 or 60. So he was like young. He's racking them up.
Or he's murdering all of them and he wants you to be next. So
either way,
it works. Whatever. He thinks women are equal. It's fine.
I'm always up for a good time, Vern.
Oh my God, men.
Because I still just Ken. I'm not going to go out with Ken. But Vern.
I mean,
I just want to see his reaction. I'm like, try this food. And then I just stare at him.
Just stare at his pants. Awkwardly. And then say, it's okay, I'm a feminist. Don't worry about it.
No, it's okay. I'm basically a doctor.
I'm almost equal to you, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I've read a medical book once. I'm basically a doctor. It's fine. It's fine.
I know how anatomy works.
I like to play games, though, so you're not going to like me. And I'm lazy, so...
And I hate surprise
I'm also
parties.
not tall, thin. I have long hair right now, but it's just corona hair. So,
but are your eyes pretty?
I actually have beautiful eyes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So,
have you ever seen someone with?
And I have good skin.
My skin is so hit or miss. Ugh. Depends on the day you catch me. So, have you ever seen someone with truly ugly eyes? Like,
no.
Some people you look at and go, "Oh my God, their eyes are stunning," but you've never looked at someone and gone, "Ew." Well, that's a deal breaker. Look at those eyeballs.
Yeah, that's gentleman caller. He's like, I'm not going to compliment your eyeballs.
Yeah, because they're eyeballs.
Everybody
has exactly the same eyeballs.
Pretty much. Like mine are interesting color, but that's it. Like it's just a different color.
If they're a good color. Like sometimes you'll see...
Because it's more rare.
Somebody and they have like the bright blue eyes and it's fascinating to stare at them. But yeah, that doesn't mean they're...
This little girl that was in when I was Mormon, I taught primary class. And there was this little girl in my primary class who had like, I can't remember which Disney cartoon it was where they put, it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. When Dopey puts the jewels over his eyes and it's like that blue, but it has like the definite lines in it. Her eyes looked like that. Like it had dark blue lines inside of her eyes. Like they're probably the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen in my life.
Nice.
And she had a brother and a sister, and they all had the same eyes.
Ugh.
Gorgeous eyes.
I wish I landed super cool eyes like that. But no.
Mine aren't like that. Mine are just like blue. Mine are blue-green. They're
mine are
pretty enough, but they're kind of small.
How do you measure
Because everything
an
on me is
eyeball?
kind of small. Well, like some people's eyes are just very prominent. And mine, I don't think you even notice the color of them until you're like right up on top of me because I'm just kind of like tiny.
Because you invite everybody right on top of you. That's the whole... That's how you catch them. That's how you...
Very true.
It's like fishing for you. That's how you catch them, and then you play the games with them.
Very, very true.
Because we're like... Women are basically cats. We just want to play games with all of you. So...
Very true.
Anyway. All right.
And then I'm going to take a nap because I'm lazy.
Yeah. I so wish I might as well be a cat. I mean...
No, I'm going to leave here and I'm going to go do the dishes, even though I shouldn't be. But I have to do something now. I have to.
Oh, I get it. I'm going right back outside because outside is really nice right now and inside is not.
It's already...
And I can just...
It's already 90. It's already 90 here.
Oh my God.
I can't.
It's 72 today.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's the perfect weather. But inside my house, it smells bad. All the laundry needs to be done, and it's just everything's gross.
So that's kind of the bonus to not having a washer and dryer right now is everything just kind of piles up, and we go and do it like once a month-ish, and whatever. Yeah. Like in the meantime, it like carpets my bedroom. I don't care. And then I just gather it all up and wash it, and I don't care.
We're basically in a long-term game of chicken at this point. Who's going to hold out the longest before somebody does the laundry? When you've been married a long time,
be me,
you know, it's
because I always just do.
Got to keep things interesting.
I understand that.
What you need to do is get yourself a good case of clinical depression, stay in bed for like 6 straight months, and then everybody figures out they can do stuff too. It's magical. Anywho,
I can't do that either. I mean, I wish.
I mean, you got to. You really have to commit. It's hard for a little bit there, but well, thank you everybody for listening. We are hilarious. I know you figured that out by now. Maybe by next time we'll have like an outro recorded. I don't know.
I think so.
We're thinking about it.
So.
We'll get there.
We're working on it.
It's fine. We're busy. God damn it. We're busy and we're interesting. So
we're important and busy.
We're very important. So
we have long hair and pretty
we're in
eyes.
high demand right now is the thing. So.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening. We will see you next week. If you enjoyed this, go listen to our other show, Secular Soup. We are just as funny over there.
True.
Not all the time. Most of the time, we're just as funny over there. So check out Secular Soup. And if you would like to hear
we're
us,
real bummers.
yeah, that's very true. If you would like to hear us talk about the Hulu series Mrs. America, you have to become a patron of of either our show or Unapologetics, which is another fantastic podcast you should listen to because Nikki is on it and she's the best person ever. So check out those shows and we will see if I remember to put this picture.
Find us on all of the social medias at iDateMePod.
Yep.
Date Me Pod.
Yep. Date Me Pod. I'm sure we're on Patreon. I don't know if it's, I'm trying to think. I did all this work the other, we'll have a Patreon up soon and hopefully it will be linked in the show notes if we have it done, but I'm trying, I'm working on it.
And the pictures will be linked in the show notes.
So many things to do. So yeah, anyway, have a good week or two or month, however long it takes us to record another one of these. And thank you.
We've been pretty steady with these, actually.
These are really fun though. I mean,
they are fun. It's like
we never have a bummer episode. So yeah, that's why it's fun. All right. Well, bye.